I did the first year of the Legacy Rising program, and it was super impactful for me, and I've grown and changed so much as a person over the past couple years that I wanted to do it over again to sort of re-inform myself of these things and get a fresh perspective on it.
I had such an amazing experience with it last year that I knew I wanted to come back and continue to build on the skills that I received in the first year of training.
I think it's really important to equip yourself well before you go out and serve the vulnerable, to make sure that you're doing more help than harm. And I think Legacy Rising does that really well.
I think I didn't expect just how groundbreaking it would continue to be.
I expected to have a lot of fun, which I totally did, but I was actually surprised with how much I learned that was new information that I didn't learn last time.
It totally met my expectations. The classes were super informative. We have great teachers. I'm so grateful for them.
My expectations were far exceeded. Everything I learned is so applicable.
I think the most challenging part of the training was talking to and interacting with new people, which is something that's very hard for me, but I think this experience really pushed me in that respect, and I've learned a lot through it.
Learning about all of the harsh realities that the kids have to go through, seeing them and experiencing them is really hard.
Letting my guard down and being vulnerable to build a team culture that I knew would be beneficial.
I've grown a lot in my renewal abilities. We focus a lot on having a foundation of rhythmic renewal, things that you do daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, to help your cup be filled so that you can pour out onto others.
Communicating and clarity and maybe some self-reflection.
I feel more confident as a leader altogether.
In our worship sessions,
Every single time we entered into worship,
In all of our worship,
when we would do worship together.
In our praise and worship,
when we all get together and worship, there's just such an abandon to God.
the worship was so powerful.
to look around the room and see so many other young people saying how they want to serve the Lord in their lives with what the Lord's given them is really amazing.
this experience has changed how I think about orphan care by making it a personal problem for me.
Orphan care is not for specially equipped orphan care people. It's really for everyone.
I'm just reminded how worth it is to sacrifice for these kids.
It made it a lot more tangible and a lot more wide for me, how we can do it and how many ways there are to impact orphan care and what orphan care then as a result impacts further on. You should do it. This is meant for everybody who has, a heart for serving the Lord's people.
First, pray about it, and then second, come, because it's so much fun, and I had an absolute blast. I feel like I've changed so much. I've seen my friends change so much, and I think it's definitely worth the experience.
When I first served with Legacy Refuge, I thought it would be so much harder. I thought the kids would be harder to work with. I thought my team would be harder to work with. I thought the environment would be harder to get used to. But it's all so easy when you think about it in the perspective of what you're doing, because these kids are just so worth it. They're worth giving up everything you can for and making sacrifices for, because they're just amazing.